All right, everyone, our next run is ready. We have Super Mario World small only, which means, you know what? We're going to stay small, no mushrooms here in this run. And to show us this incredible run, it is MarkAlarm. Let's go.
Hey, I'm MarkAlarm. I also have Doodle and Truman on comms with me if you two would like to say hello.
Hello, I'm Truman, SMW runner. Thanks to Mark and the Marathon for having me.
Hi, I'm Doodleflex, and I am a Mario speedrunner enjoyer.
Alright, I'm just gonna jump into the run and we'll explain things as we go. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, here we go. So you want to talk a little bit about what small only is, Mark?
Yeah, so small only is about as the name describes. I have to remain as Small Mario for the entire run. In addition, I'm not allowed to mount Yoshi at any point. So this is essentially the low percent of this game. Not collecting any power-ups, not gonna get any help from things like that. Dying in World 1 is a great way to start this. That is awesome. The reason I did that was
some would call it the hardest world.
I got only 1 life at the start instead of 2, and that time I actually didn't get either of them, so that's a fantastic start to the run. Yeah, so that's just to show that if I get hit at any point either, I die. I'm also going to be skipping the midways because that gives you a mushroom automatically, so yeah, off to a fantastic start with a World 1 death.
Yes, thank you for that demonstration, Mark. And, you might be thinking, what happens if you accidentally get a power-up and, with this run or a race, you're just going to have to take damage immediately or find the nearest pit. Otherwise, you kind of just go right, as is the case in most Mario games. Alright, good box jump there at the beginning. You're going to notice in this level that as you run on these platforms, they're going to move to the right, so you want to stay on them for as long as possible. It'll give you a little speed boost to the right and get you a 259 at the end of the level.
Assuming all goes according to plan, that is.
When has that ever happened?
Well, if level 1 was any demonstration, I'm surprised I got a 259.
Hey, but there you go.
I'd say you just scoot in level 1, just get everything else out of the way, and everything else is just going to be chef's kiss perfect.
Oh, certainly.
Yeah, it can only go uphill.
Hopefully,
let's see it.
Yeah, hopefully here we'll be seeing me land a trick. Maybe.
All right, let's go.
So what I did just there is known as a mid-air shell jump, where I'm throwing the shell underneath my feet in order to bounce off of it mid-air. Doing it there only saves, I think, like 0.2 or 0.3 seconds, so it's not like a huge deal if you miss it. But there is going to be a mid-air in the next, or not this level, but the level after, that is far more important that I really would like to get, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, that's going to be one of the only instances I can think of in an SMW speedrun where the route can wildly change mid-run depending on what trick you get.
Oh, into the door. That's good.
Hardest part.
Yeah. What is it? Is it 2 or 3 frames when you're running at max speed to get in there?
I want to say it's 3, but I'm notoriously bad at frame data in this game.
Yeah, so that mushroom that I just opened, can't grab it. It's gonna have to just go in the pit.
Yeah, let's see it.
No safety here. I'm gonna play the fight a little safe, just for safety's sake.
All right, nice and clean there.
Very nice.
So, interesting thing to note about SMW runs is that I think most routes do the exact same World 1, essentially, with the exception of, like, power-ups, obviously, and small only. But this upcoming level is where things really start to diverge in all of the runs, and especially small only, with how things can go.
Yeah, so if you get the shell jump in this level, we're going to be able to get secret exit and kind of go over the level, which will then get you to the water level in the middle. If you don't get that, you have to take the normal exit and go around through the auto scroller. Oh my goodness.
I'm very
See?
happy I got that. I did not get that in the past 3 practice runs I did, so I'm very happy with getting that now.
It shook off all the rust in level 1.
Oh,
that is amazing, and oh my goodness.
Okay, I can rest easy now. There's not a whole lot going on in the water level, so if the host wants to take like 30 seconds, if they have anything to share, go for it.
Absolutely. We have a $10 donation from Starwin9. It says, excited for some Digimon. I am a Digimon Adventure fan, so my money has to go to Ty. That went towards one of the bid wars we have open right now. Ty is one of the options, but of course you can check all those out by going to !donate, and the incentives are all listed there on Tiltify.
Thank you very much. Out of the water.
Yeah, really the only thing to talk about in the water level is you move faster when you hold an item, so you want to be doing that as much as possible, as you saw.
Other than that, it's just kind of hold right and don't get hit.
Yeah, this is a little interesting in that the camera won't actually follow you in this game unless you have running speed, so you kind of need to get it right there at the beginning. Otherwise, this door won't be visible. You can still find it and get it, but it's much harder. And now this next level coming up, Donut Plains 3, is one of the tougher platforming stages in the run, and in any no-cape run for SMW. There's a lot of those moving platforms that'll shift you left or right depending on which way it's going, and it can change kind of how you have to play the level. Excellent job. This has been a really impressive World 2 so far.
Yeah, glad that this has gone well so far. Got the rust out, the nerves, whatever, taking that World 1 death.
Yeah, and hey, you know, it's such a short run, you're basically halfway done.
Well, we'll see what
I'd say
Star World
instead of
4 has to say about that.
Hey, I'd say instead of
I'll say
commentator's curse,
halfway.
commentator's blessing. No more curses.
Oh, did not jump there. Got the wall jump. Aw,
Aw.
that's a go.
So you just went through that thing that looked like a goal at the end, but it wasn't the goal at the end. What is that? Is that a checkpoint?
Unfortunate. Oh, wait, repeat your question?
A thing that looked like the checkpoint that you go through at the end, but it wasn't? There's a shorter run? Is that just like I guess it is. Is it a checkpoint, or because it's not the goal?
The shorter one in the middle of the level is the checkpoint, and then the big one at the end is
Gotcha.
the full goal.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to actually hit the
Oh,
bar
wow,
to get the
okay.
power up from the checkpoint, so you can kind of avoid that.
I'm surprised that this level is beating me up the way it is.
Yeah, the amazing Flying Hammer Brothers a little too amazing right now.
That's what you want to do. You want like a full big jump there. There we go. I'm gonna take this carefully.
Spooky.
There we go.
Nice.
Yeah, really the only scary hard parts of that level are just the Hammer Brothers. Everything else is not too bad in the grand scheme of things. But we're through.
But boy, are there a lot of Hammer Brothers. The secret room you never see in any other run, besides No Cape. Aw. Dang.
Never lucky.
Never lucky. You can do some cool wall jump tech here to skip a cycle, but it's really precise, and wall jumps are fairly inconsistent.
Okay. Go.
Oh no.
Take it easy. Just don't die.
Yeah, do it. Easy does it. Tap it in. Nice.
Easy Morton kill.
Yeah, well, we've probably got about another 30 seconds if the host wants to share anything.
Yeah. Short cutscene.
Just to remind folks again of those bid wars that are open right now for Digimon World. Right now, there is $10 going towards Ty for that name the Tamer bid war. The other options are Davis and Takato. And then, of course, we have one to name the Digimon, where the options are Pika, Glitch, and Sigma. And every donation is going towards that $2,000 milestone, which will get us that get a job incentive, where we get to see an 8-hour workday in 25 minutes.
Thank you very much.
Dang, I wish I
wish
could
real
do my
life was
workday.
like that.
I know, right? Let me get my entire workday
Relatable.
done in 25 minutes and paid for it too? Sure.
Oh,
You know
did
what's
not
up.
get P-speed. That's good. Oh, that's not good.
Alright. Nice. So if you're holding a Buzzy under your feet as it wakes up, with some minor setup before that, you can kind of just hold jump and it'll immediately bounce you up, which is nice tech for small only.
Yeah, the backup there is doing, like, if you don't have a Buzzy, you have to do, like, a really awkward shell jump. Speaking of shell jumps,
Yeah.
if I can miss it, or not miss it, there we go.
Nice. And spring jump, excellent.
Yeah. Don't get early footballed,
Oh.
and I got early
Oh,
footballed.
the
I
NFL
didn't turn
draft.
back. I said it out loud, and I was like, "Don't do it," and I did it. So you all just get
They're
to see the shell jump and the spring jump again because we didn't get the chance to explain them because it went by really fast. Yippee!
They're actually throwing footballs. Mind blown.
Yeah, that was called man getting hit by football.
Oh, that's a really early football.
Oh.
Okay.
This guy hates you.
God. Double early.
Does that
Just
guy have a name? Holy
a
cow.
pitch and chuck. Or that's a baseball. Kick
Yeah,
in
is that
chuck? I
a
don't
kick
know.
and chuck maybe?
Football chuck.
Good. Football chuck.
Yeah. His name's
Football
Chuck.
Charles.
That's all we know. Yeah.
I guess it is worth pointing out too that so if you're doing like 11 exit or any percent of this game, you want to go through Star World and that'll warp you to the last world. You want to do the same thing in this run, but you can't actually go through the fastest route as small only because there are turn blocks you have to break. So this whole middle section of the run is just specifically to get to the next Star World entrance where you can do this level and then go through the rest.
The turn blocks require you to be in a non-small state. So a mushroom, a cape, anything like that. Am I? Oh, I actually have to go for it. Nice.
Oh, you're so good at this game, Mark.
I'm just gonna keep riding the cloud. Speaking of good at the game, I'm just gonna ride the cloud. Yeah. What I
break.
did there was a frame perfect jump off of the P switch in order to get up to that cloud because I removed my platform. So it was a nice save, but you shouldn't have to do that. It's effectively just a swag backup.
But it was very swag. This is Star World 4. It's the last Star World level we're gonna have to do before the end of the game, and it's got some neat tech.
I'm so glad
Unbelievable.
that I nailed that first try.
Beautiful.
Oh my god, okay.
You are on fire. That was so impressive. That, I mean, you can watch people do that for 5, 10, 20 minutes straight and not get it sometimes.
Yeah, we have really glossed over a bunch of, like, really hard stuff that I have gotten, and then I've been dying to, like, other really dumb things, so it's been a great run, you know, like... I said Star
Got some
World
of
4 was the
everything.
reason I have a 30-minute estimate, and I die on World 1, so, you know...
Yeah, wait, well, now that we're out of Star World 4, this is looking pretty spicy for an end time.
What's your PB?
My PB is a 1725. I am not sure if I'm on PB pace or not, but I don't want to know. Because I will probably choke it if I know one way or another.
I'm not even sure I know.
Well, we'll see what happens. I guess to quickly recap the past couple levels, or at least Star World 4, the idea is normally you'd have a cape or a Yoshi and would be able to go down to that bottom section where the key is, but we can't do either of those things, so we have to do some really complicated shell bounces to do that, like to get down there. It's very precise, so getting it first try does not really indicate the amount of things that go into doing that jump.
No, it doesn't at all. It looked so easy when you did it, but that's one of the hardest tricks in any category. Now here, I guess in the Bowser fight, we're gonna want to keep a Mecha Koopa in between phases because you can actually do a bit of a cycle skip. In this next phase, he's gonna drop a couple bowling balls on you, but if you hit him right before he drops the second one, you'll skip it and just get another cycle of Mecha Koopas to hit him with.
Also, Bowser's throwing ammunition at us with that mushroom. We don't want to get hit by it. It's effectively damage at that point.
That's more dangerous than the Mecha Koopas in this category.
Or I guess technically Peach is throwing them. I don't think I'm... Did I get it? I don't know if I did or not.
Actual bowling ball.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I actually did
Okay,
get it.
you got
I'm
it.
very surprised.
Yeah, I wasn't sure with that setup. Alright, so same principle this phase, keeping a Mecha Koopa, except for some reason the cycle skip in phase 3 is, if you hit him immediately, he kind of does this bouncing thing where he'll try to crush you. If you hit him immediately, he'll do half the amount of bounces, roughly, just for some reason.
I'm not gonna get it, but that's okay.
Yeah, I think that was a little late.
Just playing it safe. Don't want to get hit or die. Oh, I'm in the corner.
Oh boy.
Cool.
Excellent. Great run.
Oh, that's time, by the way. I didn't... Oops. Oh. That flew
What do you
by.
say your PB was?
1725.
You were really close. 1730.
You wait.
Well, we
I'm not sure when
started
time actually
we
got
started the
timed.
time technically late and ended time late technically, maybe, so I think that might need to get retimed.
That might be a PB.
You might have a PB.
Well, I guess we'll see, but if not, it's pretty close. So I don't know. I guess I'm
No, that
I
was
guess
an
I'm
amazing
pretty
run.
happy with that.
Incredible job.
Thank you, thank you.
That was such a great run. That was awesome.
Yeah, had some great moments. If it is a PB, I'm gonna be so embarrassed with that World 1, but it's fine.
It's just getting all the bad karma out of the way first.
Yeah. Also, Mario's big here, but it's after time, so it doesn't matter. I don't know why Mario's big here when I went in small, but...
I don't know if I've even noticed that before, that it just makes you Big Mario. Or it's just a video.
Yeah. But in any case, yeah, that is Super Mario World Small Only. That went by a lot faster than I thought it would. I wish we had more time to go over all the intricacies and crazy things that I do, but yeah, that's the run. Thanks, Truman, for hopping on comms and helping me out with this.
Oh yeah, sure. No, thanks for having me. Yeah, you should have messed up a little more so I had more time to talk. But no, that was an amazing run, man.
Thanks,
and just awesome to see.
Thank you. Yeah, I got nothing else specific, so
Right.
thanks again for having
Well,
me.
Yeah,
thank you so much for that run. That was a ton of fun to watch. Don't go away, chat. We are going to be back in just a moment with our final run of the night. All right, everyone. That was a fantastic, super fun run of Super Mario World. I've been your host, Selkuth Mind. It's been a ton of fun being here. And hello, we have some new folks in chat here at No Glitches Allowed. We're raising money for Go Rescue Pet Adoption Center. They do fantastic work. And, someone who's here to help tell us more about what they do is our next host, Starwin. Starwin, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I am doing well. I am very excited for this Digimon World Run, especially since we have that incentive.
Yeah, we
Right.
do. Yes. So first of all, I love that the incentive is just called Get a Job. It sounds like something passive aggressive that my parents would tell me. Like, what are you doing? I'm streaming Digimon. I mean, get a job. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. I don't know what exactly happens, so I could be super surprised. But we have until the end of that run to hit that. So that does give us a little bit of time. But it does involve a little bit of retail work, which my understanding sounds perfectly in line with going fast, just taking a sidetrack to do a little bit of 9 to 5. I'm sure you could PB in the middle of that. So
I'm sure.
excited about that.
Yeah, and somehow we're going to condense an 8-hour retail shift into 25 minutes. I want to see that. That sounds, that honestly sounds like glitches, which is a little suspicious here at No Glitches Allowed, but I think we'll permit it.
I mean, glitches or not, I would want to take notes because if I could figure out how to do that during my normal day job, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah, I think most of our viewers probably want to learn about that too. So to do that, ! donate in chat, go to Tiltify. Every single donation goes towards getting that milestone met. We have to hit $2,000 total.
True. And since that is a milestone, that means you can also still put your money towards one of the open polls for like the name bid war. So right now, you can name the tamer as well as the main Digimon for the run. And so far, Ty's in the lead. So our options are Ty, Davis, and Takoto for the tamer. And right now, Ty's in the lead with $10. So as far as our season 1, 2, and 3 Digimon supremacy, season 1 is showing up. But that's not it. Cel, do you want to talk about the name options for the Digimon?
Indeed. So the options are Pika, Glitch, and Sigma, which I don't know. I'm torn between Pika and Glitch. I think those are both great. Sigma's great too, but they're all great. But the sad thing is, none of them have any donations right now. So you, with a single dollar donation, could decide what that main Digimon's name is going to be. And those are both closing at the beginning of this run. So you have only a few minutes left to donate both towards the tamer name and the Digimon name. So when you donate on Tiltify, make sure that you select one of those polls before you finalize your donation. Otherwise, who knows what will happen? We don't want that.
And the one thing I will say is that the minimum donation is only $1. So you could actually snipe this for just $1. And considering we are here raising money for Go Rescue Pet Adoption Center, I feel like it makes sense that maybe you want to just throw in a donation. Tell me about your favorite pet or your friend's pet, your school pet. I feel like $1 is plenty enough for me to learn about your pet, get a shout out. What's your favorite kind of dog? I have 3 cats. I'm happy to talk about my 3 cats, but I would much rather talk about chat all of your wonderful pets. So !donate and chat. And let's give a little bit of love to Go Rescue and for this upcoming bid war.
Yeah, indeed. But with that, Starwin, I'm going to head out for now. You're going to do fantastic. I'm going to go get cozy in chat to watch this Digimon World Run.
All right, I'll hand you my blanket and you go have a great night.
All right. Thank you, Starwind.
Thank you.